0, 1. Let's get started.
Why they stopping me?
Yep. Okay, guys, welcome back to Tattoo Talk Raw and Uncut. Thank you for joining us. We're having our podcast every other Wednesday. For if y'all don't know, this is kind of new to you and it's new to us a little bit. So every other Wednesday at 6 p.m. we're trying to have our show where we talk about everything that goes on in the tattoo industry as far as tattoo news, events, chismes, etc. So we also want to take the time right now to tell everybody, all our supporters, thank you guys. Thank you for always showing us love, support, likes, follows, and shares, all that. We appreciate you guys, and we really do.
Yes, thank you guys, because if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be standing tall. So again, we're still getting I guess back in the rhythm of everything. So.
Yeah, we're starting to get adjusted again. We took almost a year off because my daughter had an accident, so we took a year off. So now we're going back at it hard. This is our second episode back, so I hope y'all like it and let us know. Enjoy the conversation, guys. Y'all could send us a comment or
let us know what we could be better at, because at the same time, we're trying to get familiar with things and how y'all like things, and we're gonna get back on track.
Yes.
Yeah. So
this is Tattoo Talk Raw and Uncut, guys. Thank you for joining us. Yeah. So I have the first topic always. I always have all the good topics, not this one. But I have a topic. I wanted to know how everybody's Friday the 13th went. I know on our Friday the 13th, it was mad crazy. We had a lot of piercings, tattoos, and everybody that came in to show, not only take advantage of the specials, but also show us love and support, that went by, said hi, and stuff like that. We do appreciate everybody that went out there on Friday the 13th. So
yeah, it was a good one for us, you guys, especially for the piercers. I don't know about y'all, but it was Friday the 13th was definitely spooky for us this year.
Yes, yeah, it was crazy. It was mad crazy that day.
And then again, a lot of tattoo shops, everybody has their different, and I'll have my husband explain that. Mm-hmm. So I know everybody does $13 tattoos. Now, again, we do change things up. We do not do it like the rest, as we like to stand out and not to follow the trend that everybody does. So you want to explain that?
I don't know, who would do $13 tattoos anymore? That was maybe 10, 20 years ago. But yeah, now we had our own tattoo specials. We had our own sheets available, and we had them for $40, $60, and $80. And also, if y'all brought in any design, Vanity was going to give you a discount regardless, just because y'all showed up, and everything. Because, just by you going to Vanity, I promise you, she's amazing as her customer service, her managing, and everything like that. She will take care of you and make sure you get in at a good, reasonable price.
Exactly. And you have to make sure you mention the ad. That is one of the things that we're so big. Yes. You have to be following, especially, you don't have to be following me, which, again, the one that does promote a lot of the specials is my husband, because we try to work as a team, and we've come to an agreement that my husband will handle all the ads on certain things when we're having specials, and I handle all the calls, all the prices. I cannot express
this. She does the hard stuff. I do the fun stuff.
Yeah, the fun stuff, because he's more of a, it's
creative.
Funny. I'm creative too. Don't get it twisted. No. What happens is, it's funny, and it's so funny because they do say two people opposites attract. So I am very camera shy. I don't know what it is, but I am. But ask this one to be on the camera. He can be on it for hours.
I think it's because nobody's right here, but as soon as they're in front of me, I'm scared. I'm trying to hide.
He shuts down.
Yes.
And I'm not that way. I'm more of a hands-on. I like to see your facial expressions. I want to, now not kiss you, but I want to be like this. No, I would never disrespect my husband. But again, it's so funny because that's why my husband is in charge of promoting as far as what specials we're going to have, because he's more of the person for this. I don't like this.
Yes. Well, anyways, coming to my topic on Friday the 13th. The reason I'm talking about Friday the 13th is because Chipotle did an amazing event for Friday the 13th. And as far as I've been in the industry, this is the first time I've seen like a big chain restaurant jump in on the bandwagon of our tattoo holiday, because Friday the 13th are normally for the tattoo holidays. Everybody knows, go get a piercing, go get a tattoo, or something's going to be happening that day. You know what I mean?
And I do like that too. So, I like that a lot.
So Chipotle had this special sheet, and it had 13 designs on there. It had like a little fork, spoon, a guacamole thing, you know, and stuff like that. They had their own flash sheet. I'm trying to. I'm gonna try to get a hold of one. And what's funny about this is that they really put thought in this stuff, because they celebrated for the Friday 13th at 13 locations.
Wow.
For 13 buy one get one free on the menu, 13 items, and stuff like that. And it ran for like an hour for buy one get one free.
And you know, I like that, and I'm gonna tell you why, Tames, because back in the day, I don't know about you, but back in, because now she's the dinosaur.
You're the older one.
No, you know what? I'm proud of it.
She discovered herself.
I'm 45 and I don't care. I don't care. I'm aging like fine wine.
I'm 34, guys.
No, that's a bunch of BS. But anyway, so back in the day, they weren't so open about tattoos. They really weren't. Like, I remember when I first got my first tattoo, I was hiding it from not only my mother, but I was hiding it from the world. I didn't want to be labeled as a gangbanger, as, you know, because there's a saying, and you've posted it, about people with tattoos
they're always judged like a criminal. They're like some type of a problem or something like that.
And there's so many genuine people out there, and they're covered in tattoos. So don't judge a book by its cover. The moral of the story is. So yeah, so I'm very happy that
Chipotle actually got it.
That was pretty cool.
I like that. You know, that was the first time. Unfortunately, they didn't have it in Dallas.
Where did they have it at?
They had it everywhere, and in one city in Texas, I think it was Austin.
Oh, well, at least it's Texas.
Well, at least one.
Yeah. Woo!
We made the cut. Thank you, guys. Now it's off to our next topic. If y'all have any questions and stuff, don't feel free to, let us know right here online. We'll get back to you as soon as we can, and stuff like that. But my next topic is, how old is too old to get a tattoo?
I don't think there's an age limit, and there shouldn't be one. Oh my God, this is like the perfect thing. And my husband will say the story because I'm very camera shy. So you gotta tell them about the lady that wasn't gonna come in, and she was scheduled a tattoo that morning, and she was running late. And we give everybody like a 15-minute grace period to come in.
Oh, now I remember. Yes.
And we're not gonna say what it is that they got tattooed. We're just gonna say
yes. She was crying to come in because her son had told her that she was too old to get a tattoo, and that she shouldn't be doing tattoos and stuff like that at that age. So, and needless to say, I tried to convince her. I told her, no, you already paid. Come on, let's do this. Don't worry. I'm going to take care of you, and I try to make her feel as comfortable as possible, because I imagine if, my family member was, scared or something, I'm like, you're in good hands, stuff. I was trying to be nice. Yeah, I was being nice. So finally she got it done, and guess what? She loved it. So now even her son wants to get a tattoo.
Yes. So it's just like, I don't think there an age limit. I think the other one you've done.
Yes, I have another client that she got her first tattoo in memory of her daughter that had passed away, and she said that she always wanted a tattoo, but that she was always scared because in her decades and stuff, it was known as, that was it. You were like the worst of the worst if you had a tattoo, of course, so she wanted to do that tattoo, and she said she didn't care no more, and she was 76 years old.
And when I tell you this, veterana sat down and took it like a champ.
Yes.
Now, not everybody can handle tattoos like that. I speak for myself.
Let me cream.
No, I wish they had stuff like that. I wish they did. I don't know where to even get some, even if, but main thing is I can't handle tattoos like that no more. I cry. No cap. I got all of these done when I was younger. And most recent, my bag, but even that, you could ask my husband how long it takes him to get one little thing done. I have to take so many breaks in between, and I have to take a breather, and then I have to do
taking me 3 years to finish a back piece that I finished probably
no,
in
you
like
know what?
6
You know
hours.
what? No.
8 hours maybe.
You think we can show that on here, or
yeah, you can show your back
or
piece.
no, but it's not gonna get flagged or nothing like type stuff because TikTok
just
is
put
very...
it on there for a second and that's it. Saludos primas desde Monterrey. Saludos
Hey,
primas. ¿Cómo estás? Gracias
Mira,
por...
saludos a toda la familia.
Sí.
I just posted it on WhatsApp, that's why.
Awesome.
Your TikTok. So again, you guys, this is my back, and we're still working on it. But again, it has taken me a very long time to get it done. 3 years. 3 years.
Yes, and also I wanted to talk about this because I had a topic that we had a patient that was in hospice. She was 71 years old, and before anything happened, she wanted to get a tattoo in tattoo. So tattoo artists in the UK, which is United Kingdom, they stepped forward and they honored that before, whatever, she passed away, but she got a tattoo of 3 little hearts with initials of her sons, the 3 sons. And she says she always wanted a tattoo and stuff, so that she felt now that it was okay for her to get a tattoo, So that's always good, to see older generations coming forward and not being scared to get a tattoo, because before they scared the Jesus out of you, like they scared the crap out of you just to go get a tattoo, But now I see parents even bringing their sons and daughters and stuff to get tattoos, and I really like that. And I'm not talking about underage people.
Yes, I was just gonna say we have to make sure we word things.
I always, and everything's allegedly, okay?
Allegedly.
But yes, that they're not underage. But like say they're a 20-year-old still living at home, mom will actually fund the tattoo. Like I see that as an amazing thing, because back then you would ask them like for ear piercing, they would give you like, oh my God, So like now generations is just way better now, more open, and I like that.
I like that one, but then again, you're gonna encounter some that don't, because I've seen some crazy stuff at the shop, which I wish there was, maybe we could start going live on some other platform other than TikTok sometimes at the shop, because the stuff that we go through every week, and you guys, y'all will be, I swear to you, it's like a soap opera. Right,
yes,
like because TikTok bans you if you're not like what is that called?
Interacting. And also they see if somebody says something or does something, they might block it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we'll try to figure out what stream we could stream constantly at the shop, so y'all can see us 24/7 in action.
Yes, that would be really nice, because at the end of the day, it's gonna be something you don't want to miss out on.
Yes, always.
Next topic,
I wanted to talk about how the once a male-dominated industry, female tattoo artists are now on the rise.
Ooh.
That is crazy to me, because now, now they've said that tattoo shop owners are now more females out there that own tattoo shops. Before, they used to be all males, you know what I mean? And now they saying they're really liking that, because women own tattoo shop tend to create more of a welcoming vibe for all people, you know what I mean? And that's something that, is very true. I've even personally walked into tattoo shops and personally felt unwanted, you know what I mean? Just by maybe the looks, or maybe the,
And again, we're not, because I do have a lot of followers that are tattoo shop owners, so I don't want them to take this as disrespect, especially the fellow tattoo artists that we know.
No, I have some that are amazing, but I'm just saying
this is just a topic that we're speaking of. That preferably right now, it's more women that they're seeking, and it is true, just for the sole purpose that the women are more welcoming. I think what it is as us as women, well, I don't know about my husband, because he's more of a vato, but us women, like girly girls, we're more motherly, like
caring, nurturing.
Yes,
Stuff
nurturing,
like that.
And it is true what Tames said, because once upon a time, before we got in the industry, I used to pay for my tattoos, and it was so ugly. And I told my husband till this day, I wanted to change the way, like it was known, like it was very unwelcoming, like my husband said. It was just like, what do you want?
Especially if you were maybe a trans or something, you know.
Or LGBT, we had somebody.
It can be very intimidating going somewhere that you're not familiar with.
Wait, there's a word for that. Unknown territory?
Yeah, they call it unknown or not safe.
Yeah, something like that.
Like nowadays, y'all kids, y'all know how those terms.
There's a lot of safe words that they use out there, and we had somebody over the weekend tell us like, oh my God, this is like the first time I felt welcome in a tattoo shop. And of course they were LGBT. And I really love that, because we're trying to spread the word out there, because us coming from, I guess we're lesbians. What do you?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Because I don't see it that way. I just see it as love.
You know, we love each other and stuff. We've been together for 16 years.
Hey, but I'm proud of it. We're gay. Yes. I guess.
So we're here for you guys. So like, if you need something or whatever, Vanity will take good care of you. I promise you. She was always amazing at her customer service. She will try to get you in as possible, you know, and stuff like that. She will make time for you. I promise you that. So yes, thank
Next
you.
topic. Yes.
No, that's all my topics for the week. I only had 3 topics, but
it was good. So we're gonna do this, but we're still gonna talk. That was the last topic.
Yes. No, but we still gotta talk.
No, yeah, we have a lot of
tattoo shop, you know. All this is being sponsored by Tames Inc. Oak Cliff, guys. Tames Inc. Benny Fresh in Oak Cliff. Y'all can look us up, Google us. If you love us, support us. We also have a clothing store, tamesinc.bigcartel.com. You can buy bandanas, t-shirts, her t-shirts.
And I messed up over the weekend. I wanted, and I was so excited to show you guys, especially I know Alicia, my prima, is gonna love it. And I wanted to surprise her by showing it to the camera. But yeah, we got new merch on the horizon, especially right now that summer's here, and soon we're gonna have the lowrider out. My husband, for Father's Day a couple years back, I gifted him
64 Ford Falcon.
So now that we have our home out of the way and certain things that we wanted to do, and of course the second location, which will be opening up very soon, we're gonna be able, you know, a lot of the people want to be out there with those type of t-shirts, and they look really nice. They're Dicky brand. I don't know how to explain it, because that's
they're Dicky brand, button up, you know, stuff like that. So short sleeve. So it's really nice, and you know, always Dickies is amazing at their clothing. So you know,
hopefully we get sponsored.
Yes, that's all I wear is Dickies. So
yes, highly recommend Dickies. So what's another thing you want to talk about?
And I wanted to tell everybody that we are still running specials all month long, because this month is Pride Month. June month is Pride Month. So I wanted to make sure, and I also wanted to put out there that on Friday the 13th, we will still having specials, but only on Fridays, okay guys? So if y'all catch me on Friday and there's availability, you can look at the flash 40, 60, 80. And if y'all want to get something, y'all can still get that, you know. And make sure y'all mention that y'all heard it here on TikTok and that y'all saw it on the podcast, because I'm only allowing that for people that will tell me that, because I actually have those books hidden. So if you tell me that, I will pull it out, okay? So only on Fridays, we're doing this Friday, $20 basic piercing. It could be a nose, but not matching. So if you already have one, they will mark it, but they're not gonna sit there and try to match it, because that's a little bit more, guys.
It's complicated when you have to do that, and I'm not doing that special for that.
Yes, and we're doing basic eyebrow, basic lip, or cartilage. So all those only on Fridays. Say you heard it here on Tames Inc. Tattoo Talk, Raw and Uncut. So like that, you can go ahead and get that discount. And also, guys, remember, it's still Father's Day month, so if you want to get that special on a badass tattoo or a big piece, bad A tattoo or a big piece, you know, let us know, let Vanity know, call her, and she'll schedule in, and I promise you, she's going to give you the best deal possible, especially if you mention Tattoo Talk Raw and Uncut, because here's where you hear all the specials that are going on for Tames Inc. Oak Cliff. So
yes, especially because on Father's Day we had the books open that day, and you should have seen how filled it got for Tames. So right now we have another week that we're gonna have available open because this weekend is already booked. But you guys, you don't want to miss out on that deal.
Yes. So yes, we're having all those specials. So make sure y'all mention Tattoo Talk Raw and Uncut. And like always, everything is allegedly. And also, I want to let everybody know, please follow our YouTube channel. We will be having...
should we show it? Should we show it here?
We have our YouTube channel up and running. So if y'all have... y'all want to see the show or anything like that, y'all can do so prior episodes. And also, if you're on the road, we are on Spotify. Okay, guys? So let me put it right here.
So again, because a lot of the stuff that we talked about and we're talking of is allegedly, it's just the way like tattoo talk, stuff like that. So again, remember, we will have it on the YouTube. We will have pictures of what we're talking about, especially that Chipotle thing. That was really cool, man. Let me see.
Is that right there?
Yeah.
So that's our page right there, and we already have the first episode up. So
yeah,
make sure to follow Tames Manny Fresh on YouTube. And any of our social media, all you have to do is put Tames Cliff.
Yes, and remember you guys, www.tamesinc.com if you would like to look at the portfolio. And again, remember, my husband does not give out any prices. It has to be
follow
shown.
Vanity. This is her page.
Promise
she will take good care of you guys. So, I would tell y'all to message me on any social media, but I'm going to be lying to you if I get back to you right away, because I don't even get back to wifey right away. That's why she gets on to me.
No, because she always has her phone off, and there's a big difference. What if I was an emergency happened?
Baby, you were right there in the next room.
No. The next room, that's upstairs on the other side of the house.
Babe.
Okay, so that's the kind of
in the same house.
But it's on the other side. So anyways, mind you, my husband does not give out any prices. I can't thank everybody enough that has shown tremendous love and support. And again, I had to speak of this earlier, which I'll make it very clear here. I posted a status earlier, and I cannot express this enough. I am like at my wit's end right now because Lord knows I'm the nicest person out there, and I try to do for everybody. And we got economical prices, and the work speaks for itself. I'm not like one of those people that you got on Marketplace telling you, come get tattooed with me or piercing for $20, and their work is crap. Now with us, when we have them on special, believe me, that's a special. After that, you're not going to get it the same, and the work speaks for itself. So again, guys, please don't ask me to go lower on anything that, we're offering at the moment, because that's more of a slap in the face for us, because right now the economy is bad. Tattoo supplies are bad. They're outrageous, very high. So for you, if we're throwing a $20 thing out there, and then you're asking, well, can we get it for $15? Man, it makes me want to... I don't even want to say
Bart Simpson,
Yeah, Bart Simpson. That's going to be the new code word. So yeah, please do not offend me, because you are going to be treated the way you treat me is how I'm going to give it to you. So the only thing I'm not going to do is catch a case over nobody. But please do not come with that energy, because all I'm going to do is get you escorted out of the building and banned. So yeah.
Thank you guys. So
thank you guys. Much love.
See you in next 2 weeks on Wednesday at 6.
Mwah.
Bye.